Welcome to this QuickTracker tutorial. In this video, we'll show you how to create and manage estimates for your customers. Start by opening QuickTracker and logging and using the password you created when you first set up the program. Once QuickTracker is open, go to the Sales Documents menu. This menu gives you access to the different tools you need to manage your sales documents and keep track of your customer transactions. From the Sales Documents menu, you can access Invoices. Create invoices for your customers. Estimates. Create estimates or quotes before providing a product or service. Invoice receipts. Create receipts associated with invoices. Standalone receipts. Create receipts that are not associated with an invoice. Unpaid invoices report. Review invoices that still have an outstanding balance. Paid invoices report. Review invoices that have already been paid. Overdue invoices report. Quickly identify invoices that have passed their payment due date. Manage paid and unpaid invoices. Review and manage the payment status of your invoices. Manage estimates. Review and manage the estimates you have previously created. For this tutorial, we're going to select estimates and walk through the process of creating a new estimate for a customer. Let's get started. Let's open estimates. Here, you will find everything you need to create an accurate and professional estimate. By default, QuickTracker automatically generates a unique estimate number for each new estimate. It also sets the issue date to the current date. You will also find an expiration date for the estimate. This is important because prices can change over time, so the expiration date lets your customer know how long the estimate will remain valid. Finally, you can select the status of the estimate. The available statuses are draft, sent, accepted, rejected, and expired. Draft. The estimate is still being prepared or reviewed and has not yet been sent to customer. Sent. The estimate has been completed and sent to the customer for review. Accepted. The customer has approved the estimate and agreed to propose products, services, and prices. Rejected. The customer has declined the estimate and does not wish to proceed with it as presented. Expired. The estimate has passed its expiration date and is no longer considered valid. A new or updated estimate may need to be created if the customer still wants to proceed. Now, select the customer from the customer option. Once you select a customer, the other fields will automatically be filled in with the customer's information. For this to work correctly, make sure the customer's information has been entered into QuickTracker in advance. If some of the information is missing, you can easily add or update it. Simply right-click on the customer option and select the appropriate option to complete or update the customer's information, as shown here. Once the customer's information has been modified or updated, don't forget to click the Apply Changes button located in the bottom left corner of the screen. This will save the updated information to the database and automatically reflect those changes in the estimate you are currently working on. In this example, we will use a construction company that is creating an estimate for a customer. We'll start by entering the details of the materials and services needed for a roof repair. In the description field, we'll enter roofing shingles. In the quantity field, we'll enter 50 bags, followed by the price per unit. By default, the category is set to product sales, but you can select a different category depending on the type of product or service your company provides. QuickTracker will then calculate the line total based on the information you entered. Continue adding products, materials, labor, or services to your estimate according to your business needs, as shown in this video. Use the Add Item button to add additional items to your estimate. Continue adding products, materials, or services until you are satisfied with all the information entered. Once you have finished creating your estimate, don't forget to save it. This will ensure that all the information you entered is stored properly and will not be lost. If you no longer need an item in your estimate, simply remove it from the Estimate Details section. You can then continue adding or modifying items until your estimate is complete. In this estimate example, we're showing you that you can also include labor costs. For instance, in the quantity column, you can enter the number of workers needed for the job. Then, in the unit price column, enter the cost for each worker. QuickTracker will use this information to calculate the line total, allowing you to include both materials and labor costs in the same estimate. After reviewing your estimate and making sure all the information is correct, don't forget to save it. Once the estimate has been saved, you can create a new estimate whenever you are ready. If you are creating a new estimate and the customer does not already exist in QuickTracker, you can easily add a new customer directly from the estimate window. Go to the customer option and select Add New Customer. Enter the customer's information and save it. Once the new customer has been saved, the customer's information will automatically be available and reflected in the estimate you are currently creating. When creating a new estimate, you have the flexibility to make changes in real time and customize the estimate to fit your business and your customers' needs. For example, you can adjust the local sales tax rate you are charging or apply a percentage discount for a customer. As you make these changes, QuickTracker automatically updates the estimate totals, so you can immediately see the results. The estimate window is designed to give you greater control and flexibility over the products, services, pricing, discounts, and other options your business can offer its customers. You can easily move back and forth between your estimates by using the previous and next buttons or the navigation arrows. You can also return to a previous estimate and make changes whenever necessary. For example, if you forgot to include an item, entered something incorrectly, or need to update information for your customer, QuickTracker was built with small businesses in mind, providing the flexibility, simplicity, and control you need to manage your estimates efficiently without making the process complicated. Thank you for using QuickTracker.